Jai Sadgurudeo and a very good morning to all of you. My name is Ravi Shankar and I have joined this satsang from Austin, Texas. Welcome to weekly English satsang organized by North American Institute of Vihangam Yoga. I am sure everyone here would agree that in the present age, our daily lives completely revolve around just fulfilling our physical, mental, and family and social responsibilities. In this fast-paced routine life, the requirements of soul are often neglected. So first, I would like to congratulate each one of us for taking some time from our busy schedule to fulfill the requirement of our soul through this satsang. Let's move to our next segment where we'll be performing Yogasana. We'll now engage in a series of Yogasana to promote physical and mental well-being. Before we begin, please read the disclaimer carefully. By practicing in the activity, you agree and acknowledge and take responsibility of any such results. Yoga is not recommended and is not safe under certain medical conditions. You acknowledge and agree that when participating in any such breathing exercise, there is the possibility of physical injury, emotional distress, and/or death, and you assume the risk and responsibility for any such results. For our yoga exercise, we request for kids below 12 years and for attendees having high blood pressure, cardiac problems, and/or if you feel uncomfortable, either practice normal breathing or stay relaxed and wait for our next instructions. Yogasanas are very helpful in keeping our body fit and healthy. We are very fortunate to get this human body. Human body is the only body which is capable of achieving salvation. In fact, salvation is the ultimate goal of human life. Vihangam Yoga provides the knowledge and guidance of Sadguru that helps us to achieve this goal. Please let us know if you are interested in knowing more about Vihangam Yoga. So today we have Sulba Soniji with us, and she will be guiding us with today's set of yogasanas and the pranayams. I would like to welcome Sulba Soniji and take it forward from here. Sulba Soniji.
Thank you, Ravi Shankarji. Jai Sadgurudeo, everyone. Okay, so as I read the instruction, that was well perfectly wrote. Like I was like impressed with that. Okay, so today I will take basic yoga asanas. Usually, when it comes like yoga, we think, oh, we have to turn our body like this, we have to check our flexibility, and all and all and all. But no, guys, if you really want to know what is yoga, how it is, like what's the movement, what is more effective, that is your basic yoga asanas. In traditional yoga, they teach only basics. And if you go for advanced or when you go for vinyasa yoga or you go for hatha yoga, normally you will get. But if you go advanced, then it is like, yeah. But basically, you have to just focus on simple, small movements and don't say that I'm doing this simple movement, I'm not getting effective. It will surely affect you. Okay. It will 101% effective. Let's begin. Take a deep breath in. Exhale. Start chanting Om. Oh. 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 Turn your eyes, close your eyes. Oh. Sahana bhavatu. Sahano bhunatu. सह वीर्यं कर्वावहै तेजस्विनावधीतमस्तु मा विद्विषावहै ॐ शान्ति शान्ति शान्ति. Rub your palms together, make it warm, and slowly place it on. Open your eyes with a gentle smile. Guys, if you can on your camera, that will be very good for me to reach because it's completely a black screen. So if you can on your camera. Okay, everyone sit in any relaxing posture. You can sit in Siddhasana, Padmasana, or whichever you like. Any comfortable posture. If you're not comfortable, we cannot begin. Hands will be in Jnana Mudra. Place it on your thighs. Secondly, we will do neck. We start from the neck. So always remember when you're doing something related to your neck and pranayama, you have to be very careful on your breath. Okay? So slowly we'll take inhale up slowly. And with exhalation, touch your chin to the chest. Inhale up. Exhale it down. Chin to the chest. 2. Exhale 3. Inhale. Exhale 4. Inhale. Exhale 5. Inhale. Exhale 6. Inhale. Exhale 7. Inhale. Exhale 8. Inhale. Exhale 9. One lastly, inhale up and feel. 5, on 4, on 3, on 1. Exhale down. Here, hold here. On 5, normal breath. On 4, on 3, on 2, on 1. Release. Okay. Next, inhale, exhale. Inhale in the middle. Exhale. Inhale in the middle. Okay. Om 2. Exhale. Inhale in the middle. Exhale. Inhale in the middle. 3. Exhale. Inhale in the middle. Exhale. Inhale in the middle. 4. Exhale. Inhale in the middle. Exhale. Inhale in the middle. 5. Inhale in the middle. Exhale. Inhale in the middle. Okay, we will change the style. Okay. This all which I'm teaching you, that is good for your back, your neck. Okay. Next one. Exhale. Do not squeeze. Relax your shoulder. Inhale in the middle. Exhale. Inhale in the middle. You should feel a gentle stretch over your sides. Om 2, Om 3, Om 4, Om 5. Exhale. Inhale in middle. 6, 8, 9, 10. And relax. Now we will do half rotation of your neck, only half rotation. So we will go from right, inhale, other side, exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and relax. Now we will start with whole rotation. When you do whole rotation, you have to focus that right to left. Okay. First, we'll go right to left. Inhale, first chin to the chest. Inhale, half the way. And with half the way, exhale, second half. Got it? Go slow. Inhale, exhale, one. Inhale, exhale, two. Inhale, exhale, three. Try to cover each and every point of your, each and every corner. Inhale. Now we will reverse the direction. Inhale, go left, exhale, right. Very good. Perfect. Do not squeeze your shoulder. Slowly, you will feel that all the nerves are getting stretched off your shoulder as well. If you will notice, when you cover each and every point slowly. Okay, one last round. Inhale, exhale, and relax. Amazing. You can open your eyes. Now we will do face to mouth for double chin. Who have double chin? Even I have. Okay. Pick your head up, open your mouth up. So you will be like ah, ooh, ah, ooh, but up. One, two, exhale. Three. When you're doing it, you should feel the stretches over your neck, complete your frontal neck. Four, five. If you can stretch more, you should feel a little bit on your upper chest as well. Five, six, seven, eight, nine, and 10. Relax. Amazing. Okay, next we will do for the shoulder. Sitting for a long time. Oh, my neck is hurting. Or if you're writing also, you write like this, right? You don't write, your upper back start paining. So for that, you can just take your hands up, exhale, stretch, inhale up, Exhale, switch. Inhale up. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Spine will be straight. 7. You can smile, guys. 8. 9. And lastly, 10. Now hold your right, left elbow and stretch. Stretch, stretch, stretch. Beard. Om chin, spine straight. Om 9. Om 8. Om 7. Om 6. Om 5. Om 4. Om 3. Om 2. Om 1. Okay. Change your side. Stretch. Om 10. Om 9. Om 8. Om 7. Om 6. Feel the switches over your arm. 5. 4. Om 3. Om 2. Om 1. Relax. Oh, feeling so good. Okay, let's do for the shoulder. Exhale down. Inhale up. 1. Little step. 2, 3, 4. Exhale down. Inhale up. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, next one. Inhale. Little. Exhale. Open. 1, 2, 3, 4. If women does this, this is very good to give a good shape to your breast. Secondly, the muscles of your arms will get reduced. 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. Whole rotation. Inhale, touch your elbow together. Exhale. 1. Om 2. Om 3. Om 4. Om 5. Om 6. Om 7. Om 8. Reverse. Inhale. Exhale back. 8. Om 7. Om 6. Om 5. Om 4. Very good. Om 3. Om 2. Om 1. Okay. Release your hands. Relax. Now you completed you went a little bit back also. So 7 bone. Okay. I'll bring the presentation that will explain you complete like for your back. But overall, upar se, I'll explain that 7 bone is being present over your neck. The rest is 12 bone structure. And then comes your disc. Then comes 2 more structure and last, coccats. These are the bones. So we will do for 7. We'll cover more 3 bones. Went from up. I can see Sridhamji is like analyzing. Oh, okay, I got it. Okay. So we'll go a little bit more down. I will show you first like this. Interlock and stretch yourself. Stretch your back. Bring your chest a little bit up. And as much as you can, look forward up. Try to look at the roof. Here, Om 10, Om 9, Om 8. Remember, guys, you will not touch to the floor. You will keep your hand a little bit up. 7, Om 6, Om 5, Om 4, Om 3, Om 2, Om 1. Very nice. Now from here on, you will exhale, keeping your chest forward. Exhale down. And take your hands as much as above you can take it. More. It's easy. Raviji, it's so easy. Don't worry. Everyone can do.
And if you cannot do, you can call your partners. They will stretch your hands very nicely. Okay. Here, 10, 9, stretch, completely exhale. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Relax. Inhale and relax. Better? Yeah. Okay, let's do one more. Take your left hand, stretch it as much as you can. Other palm, try to, yes, and look toward the other end. Place your jaw to the other hand and beard. 5, on 4, on 3, on 2, on 1. Relax. Side change. Stretch. Please. Relax here. On 5, on 4, on 3, on 2, on 1. Release. Okay, so we covered, you might be feeling so relaxed, right? Neck, we covered upper back and good for your shoulder. Now we will take one more last, good for your sleep cycle, remove your stress, anxiety, also good for your hips opening. We'll do butterfly, legs together, this way. Take it as much as and you can take and stretch up and down. You can keep a gentle smile on your face. 1, 2, 3, 4, good. 5, 6, 7. Feeling the stretches over your thighs, upper thighs. Then good. 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Before going to bed also, you can do this asanas. All the asanas also you can do. Much relaxing. Okay, now take a deep breath in and try to come forward now. Slowly, slowly, slowly. Look forward, look forward. Chest out. If you will keep like this, just not gonna work. Chest out. Slowly exhale, 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 and try to touch the ground. Don't worry. If you look at me, you will be like, okay. Slowly look forward, look forward. Sridhamji, look straight. Yes. Slowly exhale, exhale, exhale. And wherever you can feel the pain. Oh, wow. A gentle smile. This smile is most beautiful smile. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Into the left. Slowly hug your knees, hug yourself. Relax your 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Okay, so here we completed all the basic asanas, not exactly all the basic, completed above. Next, we will do one pranayama, king pranayama. Anyone know? In everything we have king, right? In fruits also we have mango. In vegetables also we have potatoes. So in pranayama, which pranayama you guess is the king or called as the king? Oh, this pranayama is the heavy pranayama. Come on, guess. No? Oh, come on. Very easy pranayama. Everyone says pranayama, only one name comes first.
Long Vilom.
Yes, Analom Vilom, obviously. Okay, let's practice Analom Vilom for 1 minute. Without this, it's incomplete. Okay, this is Jnana Mudra, sorry. And this is your Vayu Mudra, where your index finger and your middle finger is been close with your This makes your pranayama more effective. Some mudras make the pranayama more effective. Always begin with your left nostril. Exhalation will be double than inhalation. Okay? Follow the rule regulation, follow the criteria, and let's begin. Inhale through left nostril. Double the exhalation through right nostril. Inhale through right. Close your eye. Exhale completely through left nostril. Let's do more 3 rounds. Inhale the left. Exhale right. Inhale right. Exhale left. Inhale left nostril. Exhale right nostril. Inhale right nostril. And exhale left. Okay, let's do one more. Inhale right, left. We'll start with the left. Hold your breath as much as long you can hold. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. Right. Completely exhale, exhale, exhale. Slowly inhale. Right nostril. Hold your breath. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale. It is like double, not 1:1. If you inhale a 3 count, you're gonna exhale a 6 count. Then again, you have to take a 3 count inhalation and exhalation will be 6 count. When you hold, holding will be completely upon you. Okay, people who cannot do, if you have high blood pressure, do it slow, or you can just escape. People who are suffering from heart disease or something like operation and all, recently the heart operation or something, they should completely avoid it. Okay. Oh, I'll text you the route. Okay, so we can conclude a session here. Start with chanting Om. 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 Everyone, join your hands, close your eyes. Om. कर्मण्येवाधिकारस्ते मा फलेषु कदाचन मा कर्मफलहेतुः मा ते सङ्गस्त्वकर्मणि Om. Together, everyone. Shanti, Shanti, Shanti. Rub your palms, make it firm, and slowly place it on your eyes. Feel the warmness, gently massage your face. Take your hands back. Let's do Bhumi Naman. Exhale it down. Pray to the Almighty God, the Mother Nature. Thanks to everyone, parents, guru, people around you. Inhale up. Thank you, everyone. Thank you, Vihangam Yoga family. Okay, see you to the next week. Till then, take care of yourself and you can practice this asana every day. And you sure do this asana. Okay? See you to next week. Jai Shukdev.
Thank you, Sulbaji, for guiding us through such wonderful postures and yogasana. Such a simple posture can make a big difference in our well-being, and we have experienced a very good vibes. So with this stretching, thank you again for your guidance. You can reach out to the number shown at the bottom of the screen to register for group yoga classes, and you can be benefited from a lot of this breathing exercise and pranayams. Thank you, Subhaji. Now we'll be moving to the next segments, that is Warrior of the Week. We all know the best time to meditate is Brahm Muhurat between 3 a.m. and 5 a.m., but most of us are unable to take advantage of this time. To encourage all of us, NAIVY has started WhatsApp group called Brahm Muhurat Warriors. The goal for participants is to practice Brahm Muhurat meditation on their own and report status to the group by sending a done message. There is no session to join. If you are interested in joining this group, please let us know. We will send you the link. It's time to congratulate Warrior of the Week who have meditated in Brahm Muhurat every single day of the week. We have Suryalam Raju ji, Yogesh Sagar ji, Subhas ji, Mukesh Kumar ji, Niranjan ji from Atlanta, Srirang ji. Inductees of the weeks are those disciples who have meditated at least one day for a week, and inductees of the weeks are Prachi Sagar ji, Manoj Gupta ji, Amit Talikar ji, Vijay Kumar ji, Anjali Kumari ji, Sharoj Gupta ji, Ranjani ji, Radha ji, Rashmi ji, Seema Singh ji, Niranjan Kumar ji, and Dr. Rahul Avasthi ji. Thanks to NAIVY for such a great initiative and warriors and the inductees of the week to encourage all of us. It is inspiring to see that the list is growing day by day. Thank you all. So we now transition to our next phase of satsang. Today we are blessed to be under Sadguru's blessing. We are all blessed to have the opportunity to be part of Vihangam Yoga. So today the team would like to give this opportunity to all the listeners to come up and express why you have chosen Vihangam Yoga to be part of your life. What is your motivation to continue on this path? So, I'll open the bridge for everyone, and everybody can unmute their mic, and you can raise your hand, and we'll want to hear it. We'd like to hear it from you.
Jai Sadgurudeo Raviji, I would like to share something.
Sure. Go ahead. Sure.
So I think it comes in, there have been a lot of things over the years, things that got me started with the Vihangam Yoga family, things that have changed over the years, which were important. But in the recent few years, one of the things that has been clarified and that has helped me strengthen and continue on is the understanding that if you so I think it's also a continuation of the discussion that was happening last week, that there are so many Devi Devtas and so much we have in our Indian culture, in our Sanatan Dharma. Then what is the importance of Guru and why do we even need one? So that clarity has come in the last few years, that Devi Devtas, all the temples, all the rituals, every single thing is an important part of life. Because when you're living in this world, you need worldly things. If you need money, we have Lakshmi ji. If you are looking for intellect, we have Saraswati ji. uh, we have the different Devi Devtas and different rituals for whatever you need, but all of these are limited to the needs of this world, which is an extremely important aspect, which is emphasized in Vihangam Yoga, that you cannot leave this world, you cannot leave the worldly duties and just sit down and all you do is meditation and then you're done. You can't run away from these. The role of the guru comes in is so I heard this somewhere. I'm not sure exactly where, that gods, Devi Devtas will give you everything that you need. If you pray to them in the right way and do the right things, ask for the right things, maybe. But if you need him, if you need the ultimate God, if you want to be with him, uh, he has given this opportunity, he has given this thing only to a guru. I'm kind of missing the main words here, but the right to help you reach God himself beyond this, everything that you need in this world has been given only to a guru. So that distinction between, yes, we need to do everything here and we need to do our rituals, we need to do our prayers, we need to do our vrat upvas, they have their place. And the fact that Vihangam Yoga keeps does not take us away from it. We have never been encouraged, or we have never be our things that are important to us have never been dismissed, whether it's by Sadgurudeo or whether it's by the people we look up to within our teams, that all these things are important. Please continue to do so. But when you are looking for beyond this, that's where Sadgurudev comes in, and all we need to ask him is for bhakti. We don't go to him for the things that we need in this life, but we go to him for bhakti so we can get things beyond this life. And this has helped me immensely make that distinction and continue on, that I am not leaving anything that my parents taught me, that I grew up believing, but this is much bigger. And it gives me a lot of comfort and peace. I don't know exactly, I am not very, I don't feel that I'm there to have the yearning for what is beyond, but kind of on the path, I guess. Sorry for rambling on. Just wanted to give my thoughts here. Jai Satgurudev.
Yeah, thank you, Suruchi. So why Vihangam Yoga?
Sorry, are you asking me?
Yeah,
Or
yeah, 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 yeah.
so,
I'm just taking the conversation forward.
okay. So for me, I think this has been the thing. Before I joined, like, with our Indian upbringing, there have always been a lot of gurus, a lot of groups, a lot of um, like so many different things. But I always had this question that, okay, there are so many gods. How do I pray to each one? And I have always been very particular about that. If everything has to be done the right way, like you cannot just have gods in a temple in your home and that is it, and then you pray to one god, then why do we have the statues of so many different gods? Then uh, again, when looking at like on my journey, I've had exposure or met other people who have followed other different paths, myself explored other different paths, but it always came down to or most of the times it came down to, okay, so now they are asking me to learn something new entirely. That, you know what, forget about what you've been taught, forget about, this is not how you pray, what you've been taught, this is not what you do, this is not the right way. But here this was one big distinction, that it's not about what you were doing. You are never stopped from, oh, if you are, even if you are doing some other meditation, we have never been, in the beginning we were never told that, you know what, you need to stop everything and this is the only thing you focus on. So the idea being, the way I feel it is, it's that faith has developed with the experiences, rather than how a lot of other places it happens that you are asked to first have faith. You know what, drop everything and just have faith and just follow this. You have to start with a certain level of faith in order to give everything up and just do what you're being told. Whereas in Vihangam Yoga, it has been, continue doing whatever you're doing. This is, you do this and you will eventually figure out your path. And that's what happened with me. Doing so many things, and I was naturally just pulled towards Vihangam Yoga. Part of it being the simplicity of everything, that it seems to be giving me the same level of results, the same level of the end goal, with a very simple steps rather than extremely intensive processes. And the second biggest thing, when I was like, before I could get to feel those results, when I was still working and it was literally just following instructions and not feeling anything myself, the aspect that you have to keep your family with you, that this thing, that meditation that you do, Vihangam Yoga family, this is not that you have to stop everything that you're doing for your family, like basically your grahast ashram, your responsibilities, take a step back and focus on this. But we have always been encouraged that your life, your everything in your family is a part of it. um, it's certain small distinctions that I feel. For example, all our events, we do not have um, adults only events where kids, because kids can be disruptive, they can be loud, and in order to meditate, in order to get deep into that, a lot of the events would actually eventually be adults only, which for a person like me, when especially when I was in the stages when I had a 1 year old kid, if I was asked to do something like that, I would have completely stopped my meditation. I would have completely stopped being a part of any group which asked me to do that. But here we were never, not just not asked, arrangements are made and everybody is encouraged. That for example, this is something I have heard constantly from the US team from the beginning that I have been a part of, listening to the satsang before I even started contributing, that there are days that, okay, if it's long weekends, or if there are special days, that no, you have to spend time with your family. Being on a spiritual path here does not mean that you forget about your grahast ashram, which kind of feels a lot of focus when I look at other things, and that doesn't sit well with me. That if you are in this world and you've married, you have kids, you cannot leave them on the side and prioritize this over everything else that is happening. That comes later on in life when you are done with all your responsibilities, not at this time. So that has constantly strengthened my resolve that this is the right path. By doing this with my kid, with the group of people, and with them being involved, there are so many things that they never be have to be taught, because to them from young, this is how life is supposed to be. So not just my life, I feel it is easier to inculcate those habits, those feelings, those uh, way of life in my child without actually having to make any effort, just because Vihangam Yoga as organization encourages family. Whether your kid is 1 year old or your kid is 20 years old, they encourage the whole family as a unit. That is, it's not about just the individual progress. Thank you.
Thank you, Suruchi ji. Is it Niranjan ji? Yes, Niranjan ji. Yes, please share your thoughts and your experience, why you are associated? What is the motivation factor to be as part of Vihangam Yoga family?
It's a very good thing to actually do for all the sadhaks. Before I share that, I just wanted to add one thing to Ruchi's beautiful comments. Is that based on my, again, anything which I say is based on my intellectual level research, right? The reality may be very different, but based on that, if one is finding a guru, that's like a child who is in middle school or maybe elementary school and trying to find a tutor for graduation. He will never get it right. But when he requests his parents, the parents are able to find the tutor for him, the right kind of tutor. So that is my essence of my research, that there's two ways that can happen. One is when a person has started learning about the spiritual process and he has started one of the paths. It could be Gyan, it could be Shraddha, it could be anything. And then he's relentlessly making progress in that without Guru first. Because having a Guru is the final leg. That's a residency project for becoming Arjan, the way that I have understood. But before that, the person is preparing. And once he is preparing, then the parent, Rupi Almighty, he will create a situation and he will land up into the right parampara or Guru. That's one way. And the other way is where the Shishya, he knows exactly what he wants, like Eklavya ka story. And the Guru, he doesn't know. Or even there may be a case like in his case, the Guru denied, I cannot make you my Shishya because I am a Raj Guru. I have to only tutor these you Raj. I cannot teach you. And he did not give up. He basically created a little idol made of mud. And he did all his sadhana and he attained the highest level of knowledge because all the Gyan of Guru actually came into him. And so this is how, because Guru is the Tattva. The way we have to look at is the Tattva, and the Tattva is the same, is the Almighty. So when we are looking for a Guru, that means we are not understanding. We don't know that Tattva. We are looking for a body. And most of the times people will just keep on searching for one. So that's why it's very important to understand what is the Tattva, what is the entity which is flowing through the Guru. And then what happens is, and then even if we land up in Vihangam Yoga or some other yoga or somewhere, we are latching onto the entity that is flowing through the Guru. And when we do that, and that's what Swamiji also keeps saying all the time, that ये शरीर तो चला जाएगा, पर जो उसके अंदर जो तत्व चल रहा है, it will continue, right? And the tattva is no different, no other than the supreme paratpar tattva. And that's what, so that is the level of understanding that will need to be there. And when we have that understanding, then what will happen is you will listen to everybody actually now. And you will still see the same entity flowing through them. There will be no namo prad. There will be no distinction. That, oh, he is Ishkan, he is Christian, he is this, he is that. Because by the end of the day, the person would have understood the entity, and he will only see that, okay, some have understood, some have not. That's the only distinction that will be remaining. So just wanted to kind of lay that out, and I would definitely encourage if anybody wants to have more discussion or question on that. For me, my journey had been the first kind where I was not really even looking for a guru, because my study had not even advanced to that level to understand the profoundness of a guru in one's life. I was, even before that, I was just, you know, um, immersing myself in understanding about that entity, the quality of that entity, what that entity is, and how compassionate that is, how beautiful that is. The moment those things begin to enter into our antahkarna, I think there is that entity which is already looking at it. He's already watching it, and as a parent, and then the right situations form up and happen, and then the guru appears in your life. It happens in one's life, and that's what most of the Mahapurush are talking about. That's what is mentioned in most of the Puranas and most of the scriptures. There are many examples for many yugas like that. So I think that's so mine had been very much like that, and I will leave it there so that others can also get an opportunity to express themselves. Thank you.
Thanks, Niranjanji. I would like to share this, the analogy. What is the role of guru? And, Sanatan Dharma, as Suruchiji started with the communication. So, Sanatan Dharma or the Hinduism, or what we have like the most ancient Dharma, it's like I personally believe it's a monotheistic. So it means like there is only one Supreme Almighty, and to reach Him, there is you have a guru, and what is that? So in the Ved also, like they say, Ekam Sat Vipra Bahuda Vadanti, like sages call one God by many names. That's why we have different deities. But the role of the guru is, this is the complex maze of, and it way more complex, more recursive mazes are there, right? A guy who claims to be guru cannot be just inside that maze and giving a direction, okay, this is the path, come this way, because there is high probability they can lost. You need to have a view outside of that maze, who has already crossed it, and that the path from start to end is clearly visible to him. So that's why our Sadguru Sadafal Devji Maharaj is saying, Ishwar hai, milaunga. Means there is a God, and I have already attained it, and I have the power to, also make you to experience the same. This is the challenge. Like, this is the experience, this is the power of a guru. And the Ved, all the scriptures, all the, our Gita, Ved, all the, the mostly acclaimed and mostly accepted scriptures, they give us the same direction, same hint, same sanket, that yes, guru bin bhavanidhi tarena. Bina guru ke means without guru, this the world you cannot cross the life and death, vicious cycle of life and death. So that is the where Vihangam Yoga comes into the picture. The Gyan, like in India, we are not like we go with the assumptions. We are we are in the constant search of a true knowledge. It's like keep hunting, keep questioning. That's why we have a lot of Upanishads, where we have a lot of samvads between the guru and the sish. There is a Srut Gyan Dhara. Like everybody, all the great ancient sages have their guru. Like even Lord Krishna, Lord Ram, we have their temples, but they also did guru. And without guru means if you break the word gu means andhakar, and ru means prakash, means the person who is taking your consciousness from darkness to the enlightenment. And as part of this Vihangam Yoga, means to my personal experience, Sadguru Sadafal Devji Maharaj power is working in that direction. And my personal experience is that yes, that power is capable enough for me to uplift my spirituality from this, either controlling my antakaran, man, chit, buddhi, and ahankar, either my, the stress level, either my, the bhakti level. Everything is, I'd say, like, his power is capable enough of regulating those stuff for me. That's my personal experience. Though I've been, it was a kind of, I got this Gyan from as a virasat, because my father was a hunter, means in search of the true knowledge, and from him it passed on to me. And I'm very much fortunate to, to took birth in such a family where Vihangam Yoga was already there, like and it's a bliss. Still, I somehow, whenever I read Swarved or some Adhyatmic Sadgranth, I have a tendency to question it. Why? That why question should not go. Even if you are working, on the some of the spiritual books, or you're reading it, that why question will keep you evolving on daily basis. That's why I admire Niranjanji. Like, he is a true, seeker. To understand Guru, you need to, the first thing it requires to be a seeker. Why there are different deities in this one? Why there is one? Why not there is only one God? I believe there are thousands of gods, and that's a valid question everybody will come across. You will only find the answer when you start practicing and experiencing it. No, so the concept, what is there in the world and what is the truth, you will understand the difference between that. That's my personal experience, so I just shared that with you. And I'm very sorry if I have said something like which may offend someone. So I'm really very sorry. Yes, Sikhaji. Right.
Jai Sadgurudeo, everyone. So, I will combine what sort of Ravi and Suruchi ji were saying. So, as most of you know, I have also been very privileged to be introduced to Vihangam Yoga at a very young age, because, I also inherited this wealth from my parents. I was born in a family where Vihangam Yoga was already being practiced. But, when you get something so easy, you do start taking things for granted, especially at such an early age. And, while I understood the theory of Vihangam Yoga, because uh, my parents meditated uh, every single day. There was satsang. There were discussions around deep dive sessions around some topics. And I did resonate with the fundamentals. Basically, I understood the fundamentals. My personal faith was actually solidified by Swamiji in very, very simple steps. So, very basic worldly stuff. But as I began to realize his powers, and I got deeper into listening to Amritvanis and started understanding things from a whole new plane, started to delve further into sadhana, because those were the little
Hey, Sikhaji, we are not able to hear you. Are you able to hear her?
No, I think we lost her.
Yeah, I think she dropped off from the.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm
Okay.
sorry. I don't know how I got muted. Can you guys hear me now?
Yeah,
Yes.
now we can hear you. Yes.
I'm not sure where I lost you guys.
You can continue.
Yeah,
Sikhaji.
so basically, I was saying, as I delved deeper into uh, listening to Amritvanis, attending sadhanas, reading Swarved, doing meditation, I started understanding things at a different level. And in his own small ways, Swamiji is still making me realize a lot of things. Things like I had heard in the beginning. Like हम साधना नहीं हम सेवा नहीं करते हैं. We do not do seva. Sadguru takes seva himself. So all those little things that I had been hearing, throughout, have started making sense now, because in his own ways, he's making me realize that these things are not just hearsays. These things really are true. uh, and also, as I meditate, uh, some beautiful perceptions and realizations are coming along in sadhana. Some things are happening very naturally without me even trying hard to achieve it. Very basic simple things like positivity, removing negativity, jo the shuddhi that we talk about. I'm one of those people who still listens to a lot of different gurus, so to say. I do not r- constrict myself just to Vihangam Yoga. I would listen to a lot of different pravachans from different gurus, and a lot of them actually stress upon changing yourself, thinking positively. Those are definitely, I'm not saying that some things are not right, uh, but you are trying hard to change yourself, trying, I will become a vegetarian. Well, I have been a vegetarian, but just become a vegetarian. They're giving you the right reasons. This is one thing that I think Vihangam Yoga never forces. You do whatever you're doing. That's what Suruchi ji was saying. You continue to do whatever you're doing, but if you are practicing what Swamiji says, seva, satsang, sadhana, you will automatically have those phases in your life where you will begin to shed off the wrong things in your life. So, yep, these are just some of my realizations, and this is what motivates me to be in Vihangam Yoga. Thank you, and Jai Sadgurudev.
Sudhanshu ji, yeah, Jai Sudadev, Sudhanshu ji.
Ji, Jai Shri Ravi ji. First of all, it's thank you very much for the opportunity, and it's really great to hear the experience of so many Vihangam yogis here in this session today. And I was just trying to understand the basic difference between uh, the experience of one who is in Vihangam Yoga from his childhood and the one who who came to Vihangam Yoga at certain age, not I mean who's the first generation in Vihangam Yoga, if in other word I say. So I was just trying to understand that what are the difference in motivations on both kind of journey, and it is really very I feel very amazed by hearing the experiences, hearing the motivations, how you all joined. uh, just a few minutes back, Niranjan ji was sharing his experience. Suruchi ji was sharing. So they are the one who joined Vihangam Yoga after starting their spiritual journey, and after some extent, I believe when they have the questions what they are looking for in their spiritual journey, and when they come to Vihangam Yoga, maybe they got the answer of their questions, or they got an experience that they may will get the answers, or they may will get the thing what they are looking for in their spiritual journey, and that motivates them to be a part of this journey. That's for someone who started their spiritual journey much earlier and then encountered Vihangam Yoga in the path of their journey. That's what I experienced. On the other hand, when I heard uh, like Ravi ji or Shikha ji, and I'm also on the same group who got to know about Sadgurudeo, about Vihangam Yoga on their very early age. Like I got initiated on Vihangam Yoga along with my entire family, my father, mother, me, and my uh, elder brother, all in Vihangam Yoga when I was exactly 7 years old at that time. Uh, for us, I believe at that age, this was, I mean, we were not, you can say, capable enough to understand the uh, spiritual essence of Vihangam Yoga, but whenever I try to recall, I always remember that I got attached through Seva. At the age of 7, if you think in the three pillars of Vihangam Yoga, Seva, Sadhana, and Satsang, what a 7-year-old child can understand or can indulge in. Sadhana, little bit understand because that's uh, at that age it's very difficult to sit longer because of the nature of a kid. So sadhana, okay, at certain extent, satsang at certain extent, but seva is the one in which most of kid who joined Vihangam Yoga at that age, that get connected through Vihangam Yoga through seva. And whenever I remember what was my experience at that age, uh, I only remember that seva was the one which gives at that time which gave me the bliss, the happiness which I cannot explain. But I know at that time that okay, I love to keep doing this. I can do this tirelessly without someone asking me to do it, and I want to be on that itself at that age. And slowly, when I started the journey just by small seva, or when some sant came to my home doing all the seva work for him, slowly, Vihangam Yoga journey when started in my life, I got the darshan of Sadgurudeo. I started understanding that uh, that's the soul of my life. The soul of my life, the Vihangam Yoga. Definitely, I cannot explain that, what all you can get in Vihangam Yoga. Uh, those people can explain it definitely very well. Uh, who who came to Vihangam Yoga after, completing some of their spiritual journey in this life. Like Niranjan ji can explain it very well. Suruchi ji can explain it very well because they saw both the stage. What you are lacking without Vihangam Yoga and what you are gaining when you are in Vihangam Yoga. So they are the one who can really explain it very well. While the one who are in Vihangam Yoga from childhood, we all, I believe, we are on that bliss from beginning. So we don't know what is beyond that, what it is if there is no Vihangam Yoga in my life. Sometime it happens that when you are in sometime so down, and your mind presents some case in front of you. What happens if this happened to your life? What happens if there is no Vihangam Yoga in your life? And at that moment, I become clueless. So, uh, sorry for taking that much time, but my overall intent was maybe I'm not the one who can tell what is without Vihangam Yoga, but definitely I really liked what all all of you have shared your experiences, and it really make a lot of sense to me and most of the people who joined today's session. Thank you very much, Raviji.
Yeah, thank you, Sudhanshu ji. We would like to hear more from the first generation uh, Guru Bhais and Guru Bahans. Like, what is your experience with Vihangam Yoga, and what do you understand? Maybe speak about your goal. Like, what is your ultimate aim? Like,
Jai Satgurudeo.
yes, something.
Raviji, this is Mukesh.
Yes.
I'm the first generation Vihangam yogi, if we say it that way.
Yeah. Thanks.
My reason joining Vihangam yoga, I think it was probably following me one way or the other, because one of my friend introduced me 3 years back, and I didn't give it much time. Then again, after 3 years, he showed me Vihangam Yoga recordings, and but we used to talk about different things, and but before that, I had always inkling, trying to understand. My family has been deeply religious, and again, they follow so many Devi Devtas or rituals. So it's always been kind of unsatisfying to me, even though uh, I get what they're doing, but was not giving me at least clear idea where to go, what to do. Okay, living a life in a good manner using dharma, that's one thing, but in the end, the question comes in: what is the true purpose? Why we are here? Why people are in different situations the way they are? Is there just a random act or something else going on? So when I looked at I kind of understood from beginning to end what is the whole story. Things kind of got very clear to me, and that's how I got hooked on it. And you know that's the reason I enjoyed being connected to it, and I love to share the it's kind of a treasure trove of knowledge to everybody else. So wherever I connect, I try to share with them, try to look into this. So that's the main reason, looking at overall, the kind of, as they say, four different, I don't know, pillars or stages or different aspects of our life, like dharma, artha, kama, and moksha. So moksha is the one thing that Vihangam Yoga can get us, but it can also help in something else along the way. So that's the main reason for me joining Vihangam Yoga. Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you, Mukesh ji. Yeah, thanks for sharing that experience with us. Anyone else want to share their Vihangam Yoga journey so far?
Jai Sadgurudeo, Raviji. This is Utkarsh
Sadgurudeo.
joining from Suruchi's phone here in Pittsburgh. I won't take a long time, but just want to say that it's been a no-brainer on why I continue to be drawn to Vihangam Yoga. I cannot imagine my life without it, and especially being a first-generation Vihangam Yogi, if I may. This marks my 15th year since my initiation into Vihangam Yoga by Vijayji and Himantji in July 2010. There again, like Suruchiji said, there have been the reasons, the motivations have changed, and Shikhaji beautifully expressed that. Sadgurudev, we're not forced to say have faith. The faith blossoms when we are on this path, but same thing happened to me through different material gains and clarifications that I got, and then knowledge, especially the answers that I was looking for, that have come to me thanks to Sadgurudev and the tireless work this entire Santa Samaj does. But most recently, just looking back at the last 2-3 years, I would say that the whole world changed since the COVID era, but a lot of things that you don't see incremental change every time you sit for meditation, but I can assure you that there are things happening. There are forces at play, the universe and the Almighty, Parbrahma, Parameshwar. They're all working with Sadgurudev's guidance to get us allow us to move forward, rise above any challenges in life. And the biggest example is the days I do not start my day with meditation, with sadhana. Those are the days when things seem out of control. And it's guaranteed that the days I start my day with sadhana, regardless of how the day goes, a really bad day at work, troubles at home, health emergencies, and whatnot, uh, I am much better equipped and I survive the day with with less bruises, I would say, and with a positivity, with an optimism, with a hope that yes, I can take on the next day too, and this has been a fulfilling day, full of love, full of gratitude. Especially because I meditated and I forced myself, tried to remember Sadgurudeo every passing moment, every few moments. I have Sadgurudeo's photo right next to my work monitor as I work from home, and he's guiding me there. He's guiding me even when the photo is not there. So it's a no brainer, literally, that if I don't do this, I would be trapped with so many overwhelming choices or dichotomies, internal conflicts, what to do, what not to do, what to prioritize, how do I react to this tragic thing that just happened. So yeah, that's it in a nutshell. It's a no-brainer. And if you're not meditating, if anyone right now, I say, if anyone is not meditating regularly, oh, they're missing out on the superpowers that this human life can bring you. Thanks all. Jai Sadgurudev.
Yeah, thank you, Karji. You would like to hear more? Anyone else want to also share their experience?
This is Hasmukh Patel. Can you hear me?
Yeah, Jai Surdev Hashmukh ji. Yes, we can hear you.
What I like about Vihangam Yoga is an internal journey. No matter what I do, whom I listen, what I follow outside, the knowledge and experience that comes from outside is always questionable for me. But when I go inside, and that is the very specialty of Vihangam Yoga, it explains the internal process, the Brahma Yukti, the 5 stages of meditation, how the Surti, Nurti, Nirti, and Makartar, and all these internal things is very exclusive of Vihangam Yoga. And that's what has attracted me. Anything else, what I do, I read a lot about all things, but this one is always on my mind, even when I'm not thinking. And so this internal experience, it's not that I'm seeking for God or Guru. It's the Guru who is seeking me and I'm hiding. I have to come out and meet him and become like him. And so this journey is all internal for me. I practice Siddha Yoga. It's a Kashmir Shaivism, Advaita philosophy. But when I met Swami Swatantra Devji in North Carolina, he said, go ahead, follow whatever you want to follow, but just be with you. And that's what I like about Vihangam Yoga. It's more than what my mind can accommodate and accomplish from outside. It's an internal experience. And it all depends on my lagni, the mumukshatva, we call it longing. If I don't have a longing, then it doesn't, no matter what I do, is haphazard. The stronger the longing, the Guru comes. You don't have to ask, please come to me. It's an automatic process. And His grace is always there. So when very beginning Suravat said, he's a Chodamanhar. He just gives you access to your real nature. So in short, I have to say is it's an internal journey. No matter what we do or what we don't do, I don't have to worry about it. as long as Sumiran, the ratan, the remembrance of Guru is there, he's always with you, even though when you don't feel he's not with you. So that's my experience. Thank you.
Yeah, wonderful. Thank you, Hashmukhji. Yeah, I see Sikaji. Yes, Sikaji.
I just want to add one more thing, which I did not add, and I was listening to everyone, and I wanted to add this. One of the other things that really motivates me to practice my sadhana and be a part of the VY family is how simple it is. How simple it is. Just 10 minutes. We all crave for those 10 minutes of me time. The me time thing that has picked up so much. Oh, I want my me time. Those 10 minutes, and it's not that, like Utkarshi was saying, it's not that every single time you sit in sadhana you are able to hold your mind still for those 10 minutes. Barely a few seconds here and there, and there are days when it's literally nil. You're just lost in thoughts even when you're sitting. But the peace that you get after those 10 minutes, at a very superficial level as well, it is unbeatable. The other thing, when you start meditating and when you cannot control your mind, although it is so simple, just 10 minutes of sitting in your meditation, it sounds so simple, but that's when you realize the extent of, the extent your mind can go to, how difficult it is to control. And this is just the initial stage of meditation. So then you realize how far this entire journey is. And then you realize, and I oftentimes cry that, I don't think I will be able to even get to the tip of the iceberg uh, in this birth. It's so simple and yet so far. So there is a lot to be done, a lot more to be done. But yeah, the more you do, the more you realize, the more you want to do. So this is another motivation why I would always be in Vihangam Yoga, and why I would always want my future generations to understand the depth of it and stick to it.
Yep. Thank you, Sikaji.
Raviji, I'm sorry. Shikaji's wonderful statement. It just reminded me of one thing, just from a corporate or business perspective. Anyone wants to be successful, and we are all looking for a high return on investment. So that is the return on investment. Since I have been with Vihangam Yoga, since Sadgurudeo started guiding me, since I started taking it seriously, has been unbeatable. There's no other portfolio, no other investment that will get me the same ROI that I get here. Uh, be it in terms of the joy, the peace, or even the success in navigating daily duties. That all that is due to Vihangam Yoga, and it's made life so simpler. The investment I give is nothing compared to the benefits I get in terms of the time I've put in or anything at all. So yeah, it's again a no-brainer. Thank you for reminding us of that, Shikaji. Back to you, Raviji.
Yep. Oh, that was nice to hear from you.
I wanted to add a couple of things here. After hearing that was wonderful experience sharing, is one of the thing is that everybody is very unique. Every soul, not the soul, but what the soul has inherited is unique. It's a mixture of like three gunas, and of course the three fundamental gunas, which is ichha, gyan, prayatna. So it is going to be so diversified. But one thing that I have learned based on my earlier research is that we can become our own testing machine, like tester, prober, and tester. So how do we become that? And as per Shastras and Mahapurush, what they're saying is that you constantly measure the defects, and there's no other ashram better than Grahastha ashram. Because in the Grahastha ashram, you are getting an opportunity to utilize that probe, that testing machine, the testing equipment every single day, because you are living right in the middle of this Prakriti, and you are part of that. You are trying to maintain a balance into the way it is. You're really trying to append everything, but you are just become a part of like a huge machine. You are just a screw, a critical part of the screw into that whole machine. So, and you don't want to unlock, so the machine stops. You will continue to stay plugged in. And now the question is how effectively that screw is performing whatever that little function that is. And that's where the defects, how we analyze the defects within ourselves. And most of the defects we will be able to analyze. But there is one ultimate one. And what are those defects? Kam, Krodh, Lobh, Moh, Mad, Matsar. We must constantly utilize. If we are in a good situation, let's say somebody won a lottery, they were longing for a very long time, that big promotion or whatever that is. And of course, there will be an excitement. Your indriyas will basically begin to boom. But in few seconds, we should be in the position to apply that probe right away and say, oh, wait a minute, what am I being so happy about? For what? Whatever this is going to be temporary. And then we basically reason that out. That's one. And when the situation becomes dire, somebody lost something very, very loved, and then all of a sudden the indriyas, they drop. And then we should again be able to use that same methodology. And so that's one barometer. But there's one that we will never be able to analyze ourselves, which is the Sukshma Ahamkar. And across our Sanatan Shastras, all Mahapurush, they are saying that is the final leg in that machine, which is unlocked only by Sadguru, nobody else. Unless the soul is a Surdas, Meetup, where he is in connection with that Guru in an unmanifested form. And that can happen. But even in that, they will still find a physical Guru, actually. If you could look at any Mahapurush, they still, even though they were realized, some even right after birth, some after whatever, some who were gods themselves, like Dattatreya, he still had 24 Gurus in his life. Because even when Bhagwan took avatar, they had the Guru. Because they are all trying to tell us that no matter how much the bulk of the Purusharth has to be done by the soul, but the final leg will only be done by the Guru. So this, and like Sudhanshi Ji was saying, that what has been experienced in the journey of the first level of sadhana. And I can tell you, when I was growing up as a child, I heard your and Raviji's experience when you were growing up as a child, that this was already given to you because of your past life karma, and that you had already taken that birth. But for someone like me, looks like it was a more complex situation, because I grew up in a family where there was a lot of puja, a lot of chanting, and everything else was going on, but still there was a lot of anger sometimes. Sometimes things would up. So that was lacking. So I used to question myself that it cannot be the ultimate way. And so when we begin to kind of evolve in that direction, and then, so no matter what kind of a spiritual process we are going through, we can become our own prober. And every day, Grihast ashram is the perfect ashram where we can actually utilize that and test ourselves in a pratikul and anukul situations every single day. And that will tell us that yes, whatever seva, satsang, sadhana I'm doing is manifesting. And then we do bhakti, which is really the seva. Bhakti is a Sanskrit word which is originated in Sanskrit word bhaj, And literally, every Mahapurush is saying, Bhaj is nothing but seva. That's it. And it just takes a lot of grounding just to even know what bhakti is actually. And those are very rare people, like Sudhanshuji was saying, that he draws so much bliss in doing that. I think that should be the goal for most of us, I think. If that time comes in our path of the spirituality, where we are the prober of ourselves, and we have started drawing joy in satsang, which is listening to Sansmaran, listening about Mahapurush, our Sadguru, and when we are longing to become the nimit or the instrument for that service, and we are already longing for that, that means that becomes our objective, then I think that is the ultimate situation, I think. Thank you.
Yes, agree. Thank you, Niranjanji. I would say you have almost reached to the last segment of this session. Anyone who wants to add more or share more?
Jai Sadgurudeo.
Sadgurudeo, Vivekji.
Yeah. So when I listened to Hasmukh Bhaiji, he actually struck the right thread of my heart, saying that the knowledge that Vihangam Yoga has, the knowledge like Makartar, the knowledge of Akshar Brahma, the knowledge of Almighty, it is so unique, so exclusive to Vihangam Yoga that you wouldn't find it anywhere. You will find so many philosophers, you will find so many philosophies, you will find so many books. Those will tell you how to live your life. But there is only Swarved, which tell you the every step a spiritual seeker go through on the spiritual journey. He also said a very interesting thing, and it happened to me. He said, we never seek Guru. Guru seek his disciple. If I see my journey and the way I joined, I would say I was in Ghor Mohanidra and was completely submerged into the flashy, the glamorous life of this world, physical world, that I had never felt any requirement of spirituality or Guru. And here it is, last 10 years, I'm in part of a Vihangam Yoga family. This is probably the only book we have in this world. And this is probably the Guru who says at the end of his mortal life, saying, it is the test of my knowledge that I spread throughout my life, that I'm going to, prove what I taught was exactly what happens with the yogi. And he actually proved that one. So where do you see those kind of examples? Where do you see that kind of a deep, subtle knowledge? And I guess that is so unique about Vihangam Yoga, that once you start this journey, start getting into this knowledge, everything else become dwarf. And then you don't need anything. Even from the physical life's perspective, Swamiji has a dedicated chapter of Grihastha Sant. So anybody has any question about spirituality or anything, Swamiji has a clear mention in Swarved. It is the guide how you live life and how you escape the body, inside out, 360 degree. So after coming to Vihangam Yoga, I don't think there is anybody look for anything that is not answered. So that is truly a uniqueness I found. And when I started journey, when I wrote Swarved, I never, required to go beyond it. I never required to turn back. I never required to even think about why I'm here and is there anything beyond this one. So that is so amazing about Vihangam Yoga, I found. And, that is the another reason why I would say we have few people who are first generation, and we also have people who are there for generations. So that is the uniqueness of Vihangam Yoga. Jai Sadgurudeo.
Thank you, Vivesji. So I think we have reached to the last stage of this satsang. I would like to express each one of you for participating and sharing your experience of Vihangam Yoga with us. And we have reached to the last phase of satsang. So here we'll be doing a short version of Santipat. So I would request everyone to sit down for Santipat. And in Santipat, we chant for peace for everyone in this universe and pray that may Sadgurudeo blaze the entire cosmos with love, peace, and prosperity.
शांति पाठ। हे प्रभु शांति स्वरूप हो, शांति शांति माया शांति, शांति शांति जन शांति हो, पूर्ण शांतिमय शांति। हे प्रभु शांति प्रदान कर, दूर हो सर्व अशांति। देव सदा फल शांतिमय, शांति शांति सुख शांति। बोलिए सद्गुरुदेव की जय।
Thank you, Ranjita ji, for your soulful recitation of Santipat. And I would like to thank all of you for joining today's satsang and extend a heartfelt thanks to Sulbha Ranjita ji, and all the participants for sharing their experience of Vihangam Yoga and active engagement in the session. For the team behind this for organizing and coordinating this satsang, I pray Sadgurudeo for a peaceful and a spiritual week ahead for all of us. See you next Sunday at 9 a.m. Eastern Standard Time on the same Zoom session. Till then, have a wonderful day and a week ahead. Jai Sadgurudeo.